I'm going to take a look at the Pick 5 sequence for Monday night at Yonkers Raceway. It begins in race 5, has a $10,000 guaranteed pool. It's a $1 base bet in the first leg. Race 5, I'm going too deep. The 1, I'm a power play 5-1 to Laterza Barn. Took top honors with his 8-year-old on November 4th. That one came in the first started after a claim and did leave for the rail that night. The same outfit won on December 9th from post 6. Could fire hot again right after a claim and was hung a mile in a neater race last week. The 2, Heisman player 5-2, took the short way around and rolled by down the lane last week after being off since December 8th. The Alexander Barn has won 3 of 12 this month and will look for this veteran to stay good again this week. In race 6, the 1, Shakespeare 9-2, couldn't do much leaving from post 7 into a weak 59-second first half last week, but did come the second half in a spry 55-3. This veteran doesn't bring big gate speed every start, but from the rail, George Brenner will have him lit up and could make every call a winning one at a square price. The 5, Orlando Blue A, 6-5. I thought the Doug DeLoyan Barn would be ready to roll last Monday, and it was. Bartlett taking the lines for the first time on some of those was my tell. Mr. Blue smoked the back half of 55-1 to win last time and draws well for a nice close-up trip tonight. And Bartlett could look to roll by again for another picture. Race 7, the 2, Fun at the Beach, 10-1. Put in a needed start. Now Jordan Stratton sits behind the Gillis trainee. This barn has started cold, and it remains to be seen if the veteran will need another race before it's ready for a big try. Will use versus a field that isn't deep and could be in line for a closing trip. The 3, Rock Diamonds, 2-1 in the program, coming out of the holiday break on a 3-race win streak, the last coming in Philly. They all came going gate to wire, and last week tried that act again here, but fell short. Gets post relief, could get an easy lead, and Joe Bongiorno might be able to steal a quarter this time. In race 8, the 1, Leighton Hanover, 9-2. Recent form at Dover Downs has been a bit dull, but the veteran has had 2 races in January, unlike a lot of the others, and this looks like a wake-up spot. Likes to win, took 10 pictures in 32 races last year, and does really well at Yonkers, hitting the board in 18-29 with 10 wins. Matt Kikali will likely be headed down the road, and the Alexander Barn has been clicking to start the new year. The 3, Finvara, 5-2 in the program. Deloyan trainee motored home with a 56-2 second half. Yannick Gingras sticks and now steps up to face the Invites. Deserves a shot to prove himself and had the 7-hole, the only other time facing this kind. In race 9, they're going to close it out using 2 horses. The 4, Italian Lad End, 5-2. This is a scattered bunch in a race that isn't easy to read. We'll look to the Gadinez trainee who has raced 2 times at M1 this month. Should fit here. And ANAP has the gate speed to get a good early seat. The 8, Betcher's Bouquet, 7-2. The 11-year-old came off the bench with a solid effort, leaving from post 8 last time against the same kind. Landed in 4th and didn't have the smoothest of trips and couldn't make up any ground. But that was the first start since November 13th, and we'll look for better here even with the same post draw. Kikali should be able to advance off the gate and be in reach of the leaders in the second half of the mile. The $1 Pick 5 reads 1-2 with 1-5 with 2-3 with 1-3 with 4-8 for $32, and good luck.